as we have a scrum about 30 meters out. Free tap awarded to York. Let's see if they can get some offense going from inside their half. Quick tap taken by number 6. That's Emma Jada. Taking it up to about the 50. Drops the ball and gets back up and keeps going. Trying to go back blind here. Good step off the inside there was Catherine Belanger. York with some offense. York still looking for their first try of the tournament. They were shut out earlier. And good pace here from the number 13. Wow, great stepping. Does she have the gas to get all the way in? And she does. What a great try there by that player from York. And that's like the third or fourth try we've seen recently where they're not scoring under the posts. Sort of about 5 meters out.
Well, I mean, traditionally you want, if you do see someone coming towards the post, you sort of want to come up and stop that from happening. But some of it's just learning the game and not realizing what you should be doing. But she got fairly close.
So York, with their first try of this tournament, they tie things up 7-all with about halfway through this first half. Some had back-to-back exciting games these last few ones. It's given the fans here something to cheer for.
Definitely. I mean, if you look at Western, Western has had the likes of Barbara Mervyn, Megan Gibbs, Ariel Dubas helping out, and Brittany Waters helping out at UVic. So a lot of actually players are helping out with these university programs. So you know what? I just like to see some great rugby this weekend. I mean.
So this player here, wearing the number 13 jersey, she has been fantastic as she offloads to number 6. That's Emma Jada to score under the post, but. The girl over there on the far side, she's made about 3 or 4 good bursts, and she's made some good tackles, and she set that one up, just getting around the defender. So York not going out without a fight here.
York University looks to be looking like they've sort of revamping their program. I could be wrong, but I actually think their coach may have been involved with the FISU Sevens program, but I can confirm that later. But he may have been involved with that, so that might be helping them in this situation. Again, we talked about FISU Sevens being
series where they've been up by about 15, 17 points with 2 minutes left and somehow managed to lose the game. So Sevens is so exciting, can change so quickly as that ball drops, but it's picked up by number 6, Emma Jada, the try scorer. She gets taken down by the other number 6, Andrea Bora. Now brought up by Martin, spun out wide. Let's see if she has the gas to get around the outside. That's number 14. Don't have a name for that. And she decides to go to the boot, see if she can pick it up, decide and just play a little soccer with it, and we'll see what happens. She's got Nicholas chasing her, and what a beautiful bounce. Just lands right in the hands. That's a tremendous solo try, beating a very good player, Brianne Nicholas, to score under the posts.
Smart decision, played in her favor, and what a bounce. You can't really predict those, but when it happens, it looks great.
We don't see kicking as much in sevens as you do in 15s, but kicking in rugby is sort of one of those things that if it works, your coach loves you, but if it doesn't work, then you have to run back knowing that the look's coming from you,
Definitely.
the coach.
And we just talked about how short these halves are, and to give that ball away in sevens can be to your disadvantage, so you have to be really careful when you decide to make a kick.
So right back into it, 24-21. This is going to be our third or fourth really exciting, close game. And that's the beauty of this University Sevens tournament. The more rugby that we play, the closer these teams get. And that's what we see here as the ball's taken well there by Western, but it's bobbled in the contact area. So advantage to York. Good clean out there by the York player.
Great work at the contact area by Western. They're just being relentless.
And room to go on the inside here. There's number 1, Omegan, and she's just breaking tackles, trying to find some support, and she does. Taking it up now is Alamo, I believe, and that ball is still in York favor. They've got numbers. They've got 4-on-2 here, looking for a gap. Taken up into contact is Sasha Seymour, knocking on the door here, but the penalty is awarded to Western for York not releasing in the contact. Now Western popping it out. Good tackling here by York. A little high. Need to get a little bit lower in the contact. Just outside their own 22. Western. Good swap line to Nicholas. Does she have the gas to get around the outside? No, good tackle there by the number 14 player for York. But a penalty awarded to Western. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Still anybody's game here. Now Western just slowing things down. Got all their players lined up left. To the first receiver. To Nicholas. Out wide. Good step there by number 6. Can she get around her? But no, that was a good tackle by Jada. Now Western trying to clean that ball up in the contact. Picked up by York, and they've got a 2-on-1 here if they can use it. That ball was not forward, but gets around the outside. So we will have a try from number 14. Let's see how close she can get to the posts. And she just goes down. So York actually taking the lead here with 2.5 minutes to go and a conversion to come.
Yes, we talked about York sort of revamping their program, and it looks like they definitely have a finisher in number, I don't know her name. Don't have a name, but that's okay. She definitely has red hair, so she's not hard to miss, and she's having a strong game right now.
Joining me again in the broadcast is Marlene Donaldson for the next game here. Game 55 of the weekend. UBC Okanagan against York in the Women's Bowl competition. Still some hardware for these players to be won. Good pace here on the outside by the York player, number 11. That's Sasha Seymour. Good burst of speed from her.
Yeah, I mentioned this yesterday, and I was able to confirm it is the York University coach who actually was involved with the FISU Sevens team. So you can imagine, as we are seeing right now, as they score their first try for this game, York University is well coached.
So a try awarded there from York as they take the early lead.
Great, that looked effortless actually up here on the sidelines. Great speed. By their outside player. I don't see her number right now, but they definitely have speed and on the outside for York University.
So the conversion is unsuccessful, 5-0. So just hearing that we're going to have some guest commentators here in the second half. Jen Kitt. York ball. Good counter-rucking here from UBC Okanagan. This could be the final play of the game. Penalty to UBC Okanagan. Oh, almost got out of her fingers. Thinking about kicking ahead, but taken out of bounds hard there was number 10 for UBCO. So as you hear the hooter go, believe we'll have time for one last play.
We haven't seen a lot of ball movement, and both teams should really be looking to move the ball quickly from the breakdown and get it out away from the breakdown out wide. But they've been struggling to do that. It's been a little bit messy in contact.
Sage Smith with a great line-out toss. York, see if they can use the pace that they have on the outside. Little show and go out to the number 11. Good speed there by Sasha Seymour. Does she have the gas to go all the way? The defense trying to catch up to her, but Seymour still going, and she'll go right under the post. What a great individual try there by Seymour as she scores right on the half.
She put the brakes on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Got to be careful with your hamstrings. Great run by Seymour.
So just when you said using the full width of the field and trying to spit it out wide, Coach Donaldson called that one.
Yes, I did.
Boltzis with the conversion attempt, and it is good. So the halftime score, 14-0 York over UBC Okanagan, and my job might be in jeopardy now.
You mean finisher?
Yeah,
There we go. That's a good
don't
pass
even know
out.
who just came out. Oh. Oh, a nice spin move.
Yeah, York's
I-
doing some good
You
work
know what?
there.
She came on here and she's making an impact, just like I thought she would.
Running over some people. She did that, all right.
What is her name?
Fidelia. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
nice.
Number
Under the
11.
post. You always want to go under the post in games.
Yeah, Sasha Seymour. That was a great little run for Sasha.
Why is it that you always want to go under the post?
So the closer you put the ball down under the post, closer to the post you get a kick directly out from where you touch it down. And obviously the kick's going to be easier when you're closer towards the post.
Sometimes that's pretty vital when it's a close game, but
Yeah,
in this
we've
game,
definitely lost out on a few games because of kicking. So, yeah, the closer you can get to the post, the better. Oh, that's
Right.
like,
not a bad kick though.
oh, it hits the
And it's
crossbar. That's
Wow.
great. There you go.
Fantastic.
Good for her.
What a great kick. 21-0 now for York. These girls are really putting
so
it
whenever
on.
you score, you get
Great pickup by York. All right, let's see what they have. That was a great
there
wide
we go.
line.
Back in her pace, number 14, Zoe Smith. And knock on in the end zone.
Oh no.
She had it and she just didn't put it down.
You know what? I've seen that a few times, and boy, is it devastating.
It's devastating.
I don't know if she scored this tournament at all, but you know, when you're in there, you're gonna want to put down the ball as soon as possible.
Yeah, especially if you got an opponent on you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to the National University Sevens Rugby Championships. You are now watching the bowl final of the women's division. We have UVic 2 versus York University. Nice kickoff by UVic 2. Here with me today is Sandro Fiorino. I'm Marlene Donaldson. Sandro is the assistant coach for the national women's team and head coach for the U20 women's team. And York University has already started with a try early in the game in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, that's a try by Zoe Smith, a player that's been performing at a high level this weekend. Zoe, a former member of the Ontario U20 Storm, just turned the corner there and beat the UVic defender and found herself right underneath the post to allow York off to a great start, 7-0 in this first minute of play here.
And Zoe looks actually quite similar to another carded athlete you have on your team, another girl with red hair, Paige. I think it's Paige.
Yeah, Paige Ferris.
Yeah.
She's similar body type, similar speed. She's blessed with the ginger gene of speed. And Brittany Waters has shown here that these girls are taking it to the next level here out west in Victoria. Right back to the action, UVic's kicking off. There it is, Zoe Smith. Can she take it to the outside and take on Allie White? Looks like she's got the edge here. And she's got her.
We can't underestimate this York University team. They're coached well by I can't
Joe
remember
Costello.
Joe Costello. He was involved in the FISU Sevens. I've mentioned this all week. The coaching at these university teams is so important because you can definitely see the impact it's having on these programs. This year's a lot of people are commenting about how even the competition is this year and how competitive this tournament has become.
I honestly believe that any of these 8 teams that were in that in the quarterfinals this weekend could have been in this final later on today when Lethbridge takes on McMaster from Ontario. Play's been pretty exciting. Let's see if Zoe Smith's got something left in the tank there to play some defense here. It's always hard to recover after 2 50-60 meter tries. And that's one of the big challenges here on day 3 is which team is well conditioned and can withstand these 14 minutes.
Yeah, we can't forget that this is day 3 of a very hard tournament. These girls are tired, but you can see today the weather, everything. They're really they're not definitely showing it. They look like they're excited about this game and they're playing well.
Yeah, and it's key for these girls. Obviously, they all want to go home with some hardware. A lot of them have traveled long distances to be here this weekend, and they're excited about the opportunity to go home and bring some hardware.
Allie White with a great run again.
That's another tackle by Emma Jade, a young player from Toronto who's really caught my eye as a coach. Possesses a lot of the talent that we're looking for at the national level. Great size, great speed, and obviously has put in a great effort on both sides of the ball this weekend with some great tackles and some exciting runs. With a minute half left, and with UVic leading 14-12 with the 20 seconds left in this first half. Sarah Campbell with possession, out to Emma Jade. She looks to back her speed. There's a gap, and I don't think anyone's going to catch her. And that's what we talked about. Crucial kickoff. York maintains possession, and that could be another 7 points. Put them ahead going into the second half.
It just seems so crucial for these girls to see these holes and hit the right angles, hit the right, see what's opening up in front of them. And Emma Jade just all tournament has been finding those holes and finding those gaps so that she can run through and make these big runs.
And what we talk about at the international level, players really have to understand that they've got to back their speed. A lot of these girls possess that speed, and it's impressive when you actually see them take a gap and go to the house.
It is now halftime. The score is 21-12 for York University. Tournament is far behind.
Yeah, it's 2 points in 4 minutes. There could be another 15, 20 points put on by either team here. Again, with this beautiful weather here, the handling has been a lot better this morning, and you can see that the players are excited to play that expansive game.
3 minutes and 48 seconds left in this half. Nice lineup by York University.
Yeah, well, we're looking here, again, there's a lot of speed outside in that 6-7 position at York, and Emma James looking like she's going to take it on, and if she can get this offload to Zoe Smith, she was gone to the house, but
a little bit of a forward pass.
Yeah, a little bit of a forward pass right in front of us.
Yeah.
No doubt. Great call by the referee here. Good ball handling. And that's Chelsea Marshall out in space, just getting pushed out of bounds by, again, one of the defensive stellars for York, Emma Jade. So with only a minute left, the key here for York is maintaining possession. If they could starve UVic of the ball, they can close off this game. But again, it's crucial to keep that ball in hand and not kick it away here. And on the other side, UVic really has to be aggressive at these breakdowns and try to steal this ball. And here's that fresh sub for York. Does Allie White have enough gas left in that tank to chase her down? And it looks like she doesn't. And that's Sasha Seymour for York to put the nail in the coffin and secure this victory for York University.
Yeah, Allie's been doing a lot. Two may not have the opportunity to win this game.
Yeah.
The buzzer's gone.
And it'll be the last restart of the game here. Again, York has a couple options here. I probably would kick it deep or kick it to the sidelines, and hopefully the ball rolls out and they could end this game here. Well, great restart. Fidelia's going up for that ball in the air, and she comes down with it. Great catch. Let's see if York wants to finish this game off with another try. These girls have traveled long distance here, and every minute counts for them when it comes to playing.
We've talked about the importance of those restarts. That was an excellent restart.
Yeah, restarts are essential in the international game, especially when you can have a kicker who has some height on that restart, and some of these players that have those ups we talked about to go get that ball. And let's see if Emma Jade wants to finish this game the way she started this tournament. Impressive run. She's strutting right into the try zone, and there she goes.
She's got a great stride. I don't think anyone's going to stop her. She knew she had that. She's just been hitting some great holes.
And again, if for all those people back home watching, there's a player to watch. I wouldn't doubt it if she's putting on a Canada jersey in the next couple of years. Emma Jade from Toronto.
You heard it here from Santa Fiorino.
Yeah, well, that's the type of player that we're always looking for in our national program, and obviously the pathway's been set for a player like that, hopefully to play for FISU in the near future, or also the U20s.
And that is game. The final score in the bowl final, 33-19 for York University. We'll be back in just a moment.